seconds, because Poots has just announced that he's online, pushing it to the fucking wire for Tim to play, as is his custom. Whew. Third quarter-final, Humans versus Nurgle. Whilst we're waiting for that match to be set up, I suppose we'll have a little look at the teams. Let's get them ready for you guys. So let's have a look at the teams, just checking what's going on in the chat there. So we've got the Poor Life Choices, possibly one of the best named teams in Blood Bowl ever. And they have the meanest murder goat ever. Chili in the eye, claw, mighty blow, tackle, and movement up. And Rolling One's the amazing dedicated ball carry goat. Apart from that, progression has been kind of slow for the Nurgle. Their goats have been doing alright, but they're still waiting on stuff. Where a couple of losses on their warriors has meant that voting Conservative and running a Blood Bowl website came late to the party. Which means he's sitting there with a little bit of no block. Who cares about the rotters? They're just there literally to stamp on anyone who hits the deck. And they are up against Big Al's Flying Circus, who've got a reasonable amount of progression on them. Kick, I think, is going to be clutch in this, especially against a slow team like Nurgle. Blodgestep Catcher, Blodgestep Blitzer. Ooh. Its organisation is a bit odd. Is there only 3 blitzers there? Load of linos with block though. Yeah, that is only 3 blitzers. They've got the one thrower. I think the other one was put to pasture in recent matches. 3 guard. Up against how much guard on 1 or 2? Oh no, 3, because they've got a pest with it. So even on the guard front, and that beast is going to make himself fucking known, I think. Let's see if the match is up and going. All the way back, come on, come out. I know there's a chumps match going on at the same time. Which, there it is. But no, we've still not got the match ready. Who do I think is going to come out on this? I think humans are always capable of doing some bullshit, but I would rather play, because the winner plays me actually in the Undead Poet Society. And I'd rather play the humans, but I think Nurgle might just cinch it through attrition. Who but knows? Poots is currently doing his inducements. And then the match should be a go. Oh, exciting stuff. Oh, and I suppose seeing as this is a champs match, I can do the traditional big leagues and check if the chatbot's working.
Now we up in the big leagues.
Yeah, there we go. And Dave is joining us in the Discord, apparently very soon. But as he is the glamorous side of Two Men Counting, he will probably be busy with some hookers and then some coke, and then he'll rock up whenever he feels like it. But we shall see.
I came to my room to pretend I'm...
Yes, Polly, go to your room, pretend you don't exist. Thank you very much.
I shall make no noise.
Be gone, be gone.
Let me out of the kitchen, master.
Make me a sandwich, woman. Here we go, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. I want it. I need it. Give me Blood Bowl. am in the Discord stuff. That's working. So when Dave joins, we will be able to hear him. Hang on, you said he's on the toss. There we go. So apparently the humans have won the toss, but opt to kick, which is the sound choice, I think, personally. Especially if you're the faster team. Try and either force them into scoring earlier than they'd like and have a chance to come back at it, or you hold them off and then you've got the drive. Let's see. Chili in the eye, I think, is going to be aiming for those blodge steppers as the biggest threat. Yeah, there you are, Lord Bash. He's down a blitzer. That's going to be hurting him. I know he's got enough block on Linos to hold it off. Was it Barry, Larry and Harry? No, Gary. Gary. Where's... Yeah, Dusty. I would have thought it would be a Harry. So, a Wiz been taken, Babe. Apo as well? I can't remember if they have one rostered. I don't think they do. And the Nurgle win the fans. No, they do have one rostered, so that's Babe and Wizard. And that's all she wrote. So if he's kicking, I need to swap that view because it is the Nurgle push. Makes sense keeping little Owl back there, ready to reposition to where the drive's going to be pushing hardest. Bit of fodder on the LOS. Interesting to put Dusty there, even though he's skillless. I'd have put the lower valued skillless there myself. And now we see what the Nurgle game plan is. Are they going to just try and push, or are they going to aim for the hurt? They have the advantage of a more mobile Mighty Blow, even though Little Owl does have break tackle. I wouldn't be relying on him for doing my hits. Tim is a big proponent of just having the Beast of Nurgle sitting there doing not particularly much. Just being the roadblock that it was designed to be. Good evening, Chili. A man I can always count on to be in the chat. I'd be wanting to take my blitz on this side. I would want to hit Harry. I want to take away that kick advantage. Because as a slow team, I know they're moving 6, but the rest of your team is very slow. It's hard to reposition. All he needs to do is put a comfortable kick over this side and you're struggling to get the coverage you want. He's got to be careful about overcommitting with kick about. Kick is one of those skills that you don't see it as a great early option, but once you're later through that development, and with a perfect D there, this could be a touchback, but do you go with the... Yeah, there's the chance of, if it lands around here, you've got an ogre right up in the grill. And I don't think I'd change much more. You're still in a good position there to move to whatever happens, because you don't want to overcommit, and then he gets a touchback over here. But I know it would be tempting to. You never can tell with Murder Goat whether he's going to be an absolute monster or pillar-fisted. We can only wait and see. The bounce didn't go really where Tim wants it. A touchback would have been ideal for him. which means he's got to try and hold off this absolute monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not going for the pickup this turn. Could throw your guard in there. Does give you a 1D with block from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no GFI is required. Could go for the 2D to clear him, and that would give you a 2D. If you get there, you get there. Could be a 2D blitz with block again, but you got the realistically, I'd be alright with a 1D against Little Al, because it's only the 1 in 6 that it goes wrong for you. Anything else and you're pushing it away and forcing him into either blitzing with it or trying to reposition. And as long as he's not doing the punch, that's your dream. Bearing in mind as well, he's got a great coverage of the disturbing presence there. Absolutely great coverage of it. Just making it a little bit harder to pick up for a cheeky dodge in. Because I'm not sure we're going to see the Nurgle trying to pick up the ball. Interesting, the blitz isn't happening there, which means all likelihood is going to see the Ogre on the ball for next turn. Not going to be too hard to shift him off, but it's going to be an issue. You're not going to want to do much there. You've got a 2D from Cocaine Lunch, but you're not hugely interested in doing that.
What's cracking?
Oh, I hear the dulcet tones of a very sexy man. Good evening, Dave. How you doing?
Hello, hello, hello. What's occurring?
Okay, so it's the Nurgle drive. Poots on the tops has elected to kick, as is right and proper. He's used the kick skill, and it's a very shallow kick. Tim has been really pushed to cover the ball. I don't think he's going to be going for a pickup this turn. And the Ogre, it was perfect D as well for the kickoff, so the Ogre was placed right on the line in front of where this ball is. He's chosen not to blitz the Ogre off, and I think Murder Goat's just going for a straight 2D hit on... Could be going on a guard piece. Oh no, he's coming in. Where's he? Oh, of course he's movement 7, so a GFI gets a double skull, then the power reroll.
He rerolled immediately, so he's down to 2 rerolls already.
No, that's the first reroll.
Oh, right, okay.
The GFI came off okay. I'd forgotten that Murder Goat is that upped movement. Okay, yes. So he managed to get the blitz on GFI, breaks the armour and gets a stun. That is huge. Tim absolutely needed that, otherwise... Oh, Wizard used. Turn 1. Only takes down 1 player. Oh no, sorry. I apologise. Unnecessary 2D uphill's gone down, but he's at the back of the caves there. It's not a massive problem. But there is the potential of getting this ball.
I'm going to go and grab a drink, and I will be back with you shortly.
Go for it. We got a 2D hit on... There we go, just a push. Could push it on the ball to scatter. Probably going to take him over there, though. Clear shot at the ball. Okay. Have you got anyone to actually... Camp David could do it. Oh, getting into Surf Town as well. That means Blitz is going to be possibly used to free him up, which means that you can do a bit more with impunity here. Don't know where you go. Maybe you just actually hang around here and make it hard for Nurgle to do anything. Ooh, this is a very interesting start. I'm kind of impartial on this one because I'm not relishing the concept of either way. I think I'd rather play the humans because I outbashed them massively. But I think, I don't know. I thought to begin with that Chili in the Eye was going to be, oh, gets away with the disturbing presence. That's put Camp David on a level as well. So now the Nurgle are in a bit of a bind. You back with me, DQ?
Hello.
Okay, so the humans have managed to push running a Blood Bowl website, the Nurgle Warrior, to the sidelines, threatening to surf. They've grabbed the ball from the deck.
Jesus Christ.
GFI'd out, passed successfully to their thrower despite disturbing presence.
So what was
Failed
that
a
on?
dodge away from the Beast of Nurgle, re-rolled and managed to get away with it. And
So he managed to
now,
pass on a 4.
what was it? Yeah, he just rolled 6. He's rolled
3,
6 for the
4,
pass and
5.
6 for the catch.
Jesus Christ.
But it's what it was.
I mean, I probably would have gone for it, but them coming off is pretty obscene.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair to Poots on that, I think even if it scattered, that's in a better position for him. It's
Yeah.
behind his lines. He's
Yeah, no,
got
definitely,
control. I think it was a good call. But I think Tim's going to want to use his blitz to try and save his warrior. Here, I don't think he's going to take a hit at the ball carrier. I mean, he could make the chess sacrifice play there for that warrior, but I don't think he's going to want a strength 4 off the pitch for the majority of this.
No, indeed.
And it's not like it's one that's got block as well. He can't just chance the 1D to get himself a little bit away. He could just negate by moving rolling ones in to cancel the assist. So he's got a 2D against Bear, the block guard blitzer. He's opting to go with Chili in the Eye first just to try and vent a bit of that frustration and gets an injury. Here we go. 2 blocks, 2 armor breaks so far. And that's
He's
the
fine.
kick player. That's going to actually be quite big, I
Useful.
think.
Yeah, that's quite useful.
Because the Nurgle have got a pretty solid line here. And if he plays this right, he could potentially use his blitz to set up for some more surfing of his own in the following turn.
Yeah.
Puts him there, then hit with... It's not pushing in. Which...
I think I'd move that guy forward 1 piece.
Yeah,
and
there we
then
go.
you can hit.
I think this hit will put him into base with Murder Go and Steampunk Wedding.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to want to block off his line to hit the carrier. He's going to keep that open to threat to try and reposition, or force the reposition, should I say, over to the other flank. Oh, another armor break. Oh, and an injury!
On a guard player as well.
Oh boy, on a block guard. Oh,
He's paying for those
They-
2 6s
they
right
are.
now.
the Nurgle are pissed off that this has happened on their turn 1. So turn 2 is brutal.
But in fairness now, I think this puts the Nurgle in a reasonable position. If the humans don't score quickly, the Nurgle are going to absolutely put the hurt on them.
Oh yeah, the fear of attrition is big now.
But if they do score quickly, the humans are down 2. So I mean, how many reserves? They've only got 1 reserve.
Yeah, and it's just their lineman with block.
Yeah, they've just got a catcher. He's only strength 2. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness me.
Also, just for note, Camp David, the catcher who succeeded the pass, levelled as a result of it.
Oh, does he well? That means he's
Will
dying
he
in this
live
match
to
then.
see his level? That remains to be seen. Larry the Third is on the deck, on the sidelines, ready to be surfed if he does stand up. And Nurgle actually are going to be quite confident because the wizard's gone. It was a ballsy play to use it early, and it did pay off for Poots.
Yeah, yeah, I can see why he used it, but as you say, pretty bold. I'm not sure how to move that goat there. I don't see the point of that.
I think he's covering the option of Larry the Third trying to dodge out, making it a harder dodge to do, which means most likely he's going to stay there still threatening the surf. And he needs to tie up as much as he can of the human squad. Because Lord Bash is Blodge Step, which means he's probably the piece he's looking to score with at the moment. Well, he's not looking to score with anything. All he needs to do is hold it back.
Don't do anything with the beast.
No, he's he's going all guts and glory. Oh my stars and stones! I know you should never discount a team out, but that's so big.
3 injuries in a turn. That's not even with the claw player.
That was just a badly hurt, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. 1 from the claw mighty blow, 1 from just a warrior with nothing, and then beast I can understand. That's mighty blow. That's levelled him. Kids has got a level.
Oof.
Stand firm, do you think?
Yeah, stand firm or...
well, if you get the double, you get the double when you're laughing.
But yeah, stand firm I think is probably the obvious. I wouldn't go with break tackle because it's only MA4.
No, he doesn't need it. And Beast of Nurgle, you don't do much with.
Yeah, you want him. Yeah.
It's a passive piece.
Strength would be great. Nice double 6.
Oh, could you imagine? And that obviously plays into tentacles.
I think I'd have been tempted to move that warrior into contact with the downed ogre on the basis of now that the ogre can get up and offer support on Steampunk Wedding and on Blood Bowl Leagues. So.
This is true, but when you've got the weight of players and the weight of guard...
Yeah, I can see why he didn't. I can see why he didn't.
Well, I didn't expect to start like this. He's gone with the Ogre Blitz.
So just to update you, it is turn 6 in... turn 6 in the match of the Chumps match.
Mm-hmm.
The ball's on the deck. Don't quite know how it got there. It looks like maybe a surfed ball carrier, and it's just got chucked back in.
Is it still 0-0 or have the
still
Skaven
0-0?
Oh.
Turn 6 and the Skaven have yet to score. Yeah, Richard removed 2 last time I saw.
Oof.
With injuries.
It's a removal heavy night.
It is, isn't it? And yet I could not remove hardly any woodies.
Unfortunately, that's the nature of Bash. You can never rely on it. It's great when it does work, but...
How are you feeling after your win against John?
It was close. It was very fucking close. I still need to work on my driving ability. I think I defended pretty damn well. Oh, here we go.
This
Tit for tat.
Brutal. Oh, he's fine.
Double badly hurt. The decay not causing an issue. Yeah, I think I defended well. I pushed him into doing some plays, and he didn't have the rerolls in case they went wrong. And in the first half, end of first, it went wrong for him. He got tripwired. I think it was to my favour that he went on tilt about his block dice. Even though I would argue they weren't bad. Getting pushes is just frustrating, but at least it's not failing. And I got quite a few double skulls and whatnot in that I had to burn rerolls
bad
on.
It's bad.
Yeah.
As you say, frustrating is more the word. Can you get a murder goat blitz on the ogre here, or a murder goat hit?
Oh, absolutely. You've got that's not an assist. You'd need to possibly pull in rolling ones there to give you. Actually, no, because that's not a 1D because of guard.
Mm.
Still a 1D, should I say, because of guard. But you can pull in. You could put in street meat, and that's 3, 4, 5. If you use the blitz, that does make it into a 2D, which could be worthwhile. You need 1 more assist on the. I'm looking from the Nurgle point of view on the right hand side of that ogre, and then Chili in the Eye has with the blitz got a 2D, which then lets you get a 2D off of unnecessary 2D uphill on Lord Bash. Because I think at this moment in time, I wouldn't even be chasing the ball particularly hard at the moment.
No, make him come to you.
because you're just going to gradually be pushing your way along.
I think he needs to cover. Tim needs to cover his right flank a bit more.
Yeah, maybe bring... He hasn't got much free. Maybe rolling ones could come over.
Yeah.
Dude, can you move your mic slightly? Because you keep breathing into it.
Sorry. That better?
Perfect. Oh, sorry, not been looking at the chat. Got so into that. Take the guard down, walk the base of the book. Very upset. Stand me up. Pow. Rearrange. Pow. Don't ask me chat. Pow. Chili, that's great. Absolute greatness. Yeah, I think the blitz from Chili in the eye against the ogre is probably a good shout there, because then you're looking at complete strength dominance.
Yeah, exactly. If you can get him out of the game, that would be a hell of a thing.
I mean, those 3 quick ones do stack the deck to one side, but oh, interesting, hitting the sidestepper. 3, 4, 5. It's a 1D at the moment, but there's no dodge on rolling ones, although he does have 2 heads. You'd need another piece in there.
Can you even get there without rolling GFIs? 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 4. No, you'd need GFI to get in. And this is well, this is Murder Goat. I think we'll see the cheeky 1D attempt, because if it fails, you've got the reroll for it. He probably won't use it.
And there he goes.
And if he succeeds, here you go, diagonally back, don't follow it up, and you've got a breakaway from unnecessary 2D uphill to threaten the carrier. And it also, actually, if you go straight forwards and 1 square right, you're covering the chance of dodging away there as well quite nicely from the group of humans that are getting hemmed in the middle.
Yeah, because that would be my concern now, is that they all just knock down that warrior and piss off of Tim's right flank.
Oh, he's gone actually to
Nice.
base. Full commitment to it. This is looking a big ask. So, could get past the
Another ogre
halfway
blitz.
line with Camp David. Oh, another ogre blitz. Against Chili in the eye. Battle of the Mighty Blow. Let's see those armor rolls. He's okay. Is there any... I'm just looking at the right flank, because you were right to mention it earlier, because Camp David can quite comfortably dodge away and get over far enough to be out of blitz range. Not fully out, you need GFIs to hit, you could do it, but it does get you fairly safe, especially with sidestep. Actually, you could go fully to that sideline.
He definitely wants to have
because
Chili in the
then
eye
what you
central.
got? Yeah, Chili in the eye doesn't have dodge. You don't have anyone that can answer that threat without having to do some dodging, without the dodge skill. Oh, he's going for the pass.
Yeah.
Oh, this is big. He gets it. Pulling off an elf play there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 GFIs still is out of range for scoring next turn. The humans are going to be looking at holding the goats in place. Nurgle warriors are of no threat to catching this speed demon.
And that was the concern then, because that hit on Lord Bash was kind of, it was to try and get 2 dice on the ogre, and he ended up taking the 1 dice anyway. So he'd have been better, I think, bringing rolling ones back centrally, or even further over to the right, because he could have got to a sort of slightly on the right of the...
I think that's still doable for the coming Nurgle turn if running a Blood Bowl website hits Lord Bash and takes him down, you're golden. If
Man,
Poots
1D
is really aware of it and just sidesteps one to the right and forces the dodge, I know Rolling Ones has 2 heads, which means it's what, +1 to his dodge attempts?
I think so.
What's to be done? Because, yeah, Rolling Ones is the only one who can get into a loosely hitting position from that square there. I'll say there? Yeah, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Potentially, he'd still need 2 GFIs to get the hit. Even if he makes the full movement over this turn. Where's he going? Yo, he spotted it already. He's a canny lad, is Poots.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, he's got the dodge away, but this is going to be... I mean, I'd be tempted to make the GFI now, but you don't want to lose a reroll, because he's going to be looking at dodging Chili in the eye out as well. And yeah, that's the spot on position, I think.
6, yeah.
Chili in the eye will probably make the dodge attempt, but who's going to try and hold Little Owl? Because Little Owl will be straight up doing the blitz again.
You could put Steampunk Wedding on him if you knock
If you knock Gary down.
with Blood Bowl Leagues, you could get Steampunk Wedding on him.
Or actually, Street Meat is unmarked.
Oh yes.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, you know what he'll do here? That's freed up Steampunk Wedding, who's going to come in a base as well.
Oh,
That gives you a 2D
do the
blitz and then move into position.
nice.
Solid, solid.
Nicely done. And then take your 2 dice on Dusty.
Both down, that's all you need. Gets the KO.
Oh god.
It's going to be a real scrabble now. Poots is not going to hang about. He's going to have to just try full movement and then hope the blitz doesn't take him down, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! That'll be re-rolled. 100%. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's got the full coverage there now.
Thinking about taking the kid. He's using the beast again. 3 dice there, fair enough.
Yeah, and the
And then those guys are nicely tied up.
Cabin Con birthday was there holding it, even if it did go wrong.
You take your voted conservative block against Dusty? He doesn't. No block though, I guess. That makes sense.
Yeah, not risking freeing up that lino. Oh, what do you do if you're Poots here? Because Chili in the Eye is designed to kill people like Camp David.
Yeah.
If it was only rolling ones, I would absolutely chance it and push myself down there and go, okay, you need to get a POW to stop me. But with Chili in the Eye there...
I don't know what else he can do though. If he goes back, Tim just reorganises.
Yeah. And this, you come back to this attrition again, and the humans can't hold against this. Because I wouldn't put it past a rotter to start stamping if someone goes down and stays down. Go for
Just
a 1D.
Update you on things. Rich has the ball on 10-7 against Owen. That was Owen's drive, so. And the Tomb Guardian has levelled.
Ooh.
So looking pretty good for Rich at the minute. There are not many Skaven on the pitch.
I don't think there's anywhere safe you can stand with Camp David. I mean, I would have been inclined with sidestep to go 1 over, put myself fully on the sidelines.
Yeah.
But I suppose actually, if you're strength 2 anyway. Oh no, because yeah, if rolling ones assists, you've got 3D.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh my word.
Oh, sickening display of Has anyone checked that humans' ears? Are they actually pointed?
So that was a 4+3+, but with dodge, I suppose. Still, that is pretty annoying.
I suppose it's the sign of you're doing well if you're forcing your opponent into shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's... Actually, that's a... Guard there, guard there. So no, that's still just a 1D from Gary, so I'm not sure if we'll see it taken. It's forcing that dodge roll. That dodging was absolutely crucial to secure this human push.
So I mean, you've got to go for it now, though. You've got to just hope that
Yeah, you
your
have to do the dodge.
67% play comes off.
Yeah. Actually, if he's got the reroll, it's higher than that, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. So it was 75% play with the reroll. Yeah.
Although 75% to get the dodge, and then you're looking at you need what, a 1 in 3?
1 in 3, yeah.
Takes him down. Just a stun.
The armor rolls in this game.
It's been crazy. It's a shame that Cyanide doesn't let us look at the armor rolls the way they should be when it includes them in your D6s. Solid from Tim, making the moves you need to make before attempting this dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you can sidestep though is the bloody problem. But you'll put him in that central in front. Oh, going on the diagonal. Interesting. I suppose, to be fair, wherever you put the assist, he can sidestep away from it. So probably going to come in the front left of him there, because that would encourage him to dodge back any square if this doesn't work.
That's true.
Don't think we're going to see any blocks happen until this dodge. Okay, Murder Goat. Show me what you got. Here comes the reroll.
Oh, that's desperately unlucky.
What was that? 2 and a 1. Oh. Harsh lines for Tim. What would be amusing is if the catcher fails his dodge. Because I don't think you can do anything else if your Poot's in this situation.
No.
You want to... Oh.
Oh boy.
Well.
Oh boy.
To be fair, if that was the dodge, then your ball carrier would have failed it.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that 1, 2?
Well. So what?
Murder Goat has got the hit without any GFIs, yep. It's not the ideal angle that he'd want, but 3D hit's a 3D hit.
Yeah, with a reroll.
Wow.
Oh no, they haven't got any rerolls left.
Tilt button with the dodges. Wow. I suppose that is that's always the risk, is that he, I assume, was trying to move to clear off rolling ones, so you weren't doing a dodge, but you had to do the same dodge for it anyway. Okay, here we go. Any pow in this, or any stumble. There you go.
Where do you put him? I'd say near the sideline. Hope like when they try and hope it scatters into the end of it.
Yeah, to go for a goes right back to where it was.
And picking that up and
yeah, rolling ones is scrabbling for this now. You've got a pretty safe approach now, but you're pushing time.
Yeah, he needs to.
Poots might have done enough here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So that's this turn. It's in there. 1, 2 from the first, 1, 2 from the second. He needs to do all the GFIs each turn. He's got to do 2 GFIs each turn for rolling ones to get the score.
My word.
And he's not done it. He can't score now.
Well, unless he hands off.
Without handing off to voting Conservative, maybe.
Steampunk Weddings in an okay. My word.
Another KO. Oh, the Nurgle are
How many babes has
really
Dave
winning
got?
the bash here.
He's only got one, so
Yeah, one babe.
you wouldn't. Depends on how many rolls he gets.
Oh, yeah, Steampunk Winnie could have actually, you're right. We've
Oh dear.
had the Blitz.
Triple both down there from the beast.
Had to happen eventually. Big guys without block. With both of those players stunned, Lord Bash and Camp David, it's... I don't even think you do the dodge with Dusty. I don't think you maybe do it with Big Owl. But I would be inclined to kind of keep it as is. Force him to either do the Blitz with rolling ones, which is possible, because now you've freed up Steampunk.
All these dodges not coming up.
And if Steampunk gets the ball, he can make it still. Reroll been used on that already, yep. So now, Nurgle with no reroll need this handoff to work.
So what? It says 3+. He's probably due one. Do you do anything
But
else
then,
first?
even from where Steampunk Wedding is, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He needs to make a total of 3 GFIs.
See, it's heavily not in there. You think hand off somebody else or do a pass maybe?
I don't think do a pass.
No.
I mean, you could ostensibly pass to voting Conservative, blitz off Big Owl, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still 2 GFIs, and you've got to make the pass and catch.
But if rolling ones,
Double GFIs so you can hand off to voting Conservative.
but you could make it so that it's not. Yeah, no. It's not
The only other
really
option
ideal.
is unnecessary 2D uphill, actually. I've not even considered him.
Yeah, he's.
You could
But
move...
you could do a pass to him. I think that would be. I
Yeah.
mean, that's not your best option. It is a option if you manage to knock
Yeah.
down. Maybe take. I don't know. It's difficult because your punt on Gary is a non-block against block, so that's not ideal.
Mhm.
You do have a blitz though. In fact, yeah, if you blitz him and then move.
Oh, yeah, you could blitz with unnecessary 2D uphill.
Move him nearer the beast and just do a straight pass. If it comes off, you're alright. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah. Because, yeah, he's at the point now that he's got to roll dice to get a score regardless. It's
And the
just
humans
down to
are
him what
well,
kind
the
of
humans
dice.
actually the problem is with the ball on the ground, the humans could still score.
Yeah, they've got players in position to do a bit of handoff, run up, pass and receive. Oh, you know what? We could see a pass play here. Hand off, run up, little short pass. Sorry, it's not short, they have a quick pass from that range.
But he doesn't need to now
He doesn't need it.
because he can then do it next to. He can do a handoff.
Can do a handoff, which is
Yeah.
the better of the dice options. It's still needing a 3+. Oh no, there we go. He's in position to do either now. If the dodge works and pushes him back a square,
See if
he still needs to do a blitz though to clear. It's it's fucking balls to the wall. This it's gone from one end to the other. Absolutely pushed both players to the fuck. Oh, +1. You're right, Chile. Extra arm is +1 to the pass. The one is only a push, but you go diagonally back. Probably follow it. because then you've got to either force a no block blitz on it,
He's been so
voting Conservative, or do a blitz with the ball carrier, which is risky as shit, even if it's a 2D.
He's been so lucky.
And you can't
with these
blitz
ones,
and pass off or hand off or pass.
though. No.
So actually, Steampunk Wedding can't do any sort of hit here. That's the coverage he wants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. GFI, GFI. Oh, so
He's fucking
forced.
lucky, honestly.
He is fucking forced something ridiculous. He's got to do a dodge with unnecessary 2D uphill to blitz Big Owl. Has to take him down to give you, unless he goes there. Oh, he'd have to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would require a GFI to get the right angle to clear your line and still do 2 GFIs. Well, this has been absolute bullshit on the dodges, I would say. They're just working so well. Two scores this season. True. Oh, actually, yes, Murdergoat's movement 7. He's GFI, GFI to hit the carrier. Not the carrier, to clear the carrier, and it would be a dodge. Rolling ones can hit with the GFI on the right angle.
Yeah, true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well,
6.
that's the better move thing.
Which
so
is the
that's
better play. Just move everyone in case... Well, actually, you don't need to move everyone in. It's your turn 8. You've just got to stop the potential of, if this goes wrong, them picking up and counter-scoring. That's all you need. So, yeah, covering the back of... So hit a lot as well.
Got a reasonable. Actually, he's got disturbing presence all over the important people, so actually, this is pretty good.
And here we go. Hold on to your butts.
Down he goes.
Okay, first bit's good. Ooh.
Second
Well.
bit's better.
That's not even Murdergoat doing that. That was rolling ones. Oh,
Right.
thrower being badly hurt. I'm surprised we didn't see a power appo there.
2 pluses. No,
Because
yeah,
that's
two.
valuable for the human sort of play. Having the accurate passer. 2
Tripwire.
GFIs. Gets it.
No,
Well,
no.
pushed it to the last fucking moment.
Great stuff.
Wow, 1-0. Humans have a one-turner option with no thrower.
That's a hell of a half.
Wow. That felt like an entire game.
Brutal.
Look at that. Look at that dead and injured. Big thing, the babes are doing their job and the ogre is back. Right, I need to have a quick piss because I've got overexcited.
Enjoy. So we're now down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 humies against a full complement of Nurgle. 8, 9, yes, 11. Bloody hell. Just having a quick look. Oh, and it looks like he doesn't have a huge amount of players left.
Whew. Okay. I was thinking to myself just now is that I was expecting to see the humans to start fouling, but they're so low on players now,
Yeah,
they can't
he's
afford to lose
he's got
anyone.
a bribe, he can't lose anyone else. It's already going to be.
Oh, that's a solid setup there, isn't it? I think the only thing that Al can hope for here is set up Lord Bash on one flank, checkpoint Charlie on... Oh, I'm sorry, Camp David. So put a couple of players on either flank and hope you get a blitz. No, wait, the blitz would be for the Nurgle. They're kicking. In which case, maybe a riot.
Yeah.
Riot could save it for the humans here.
Yeah.
I say save it. They can still absolutely get a draw from their drive.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, this could still be heading to overtime. But
It's just
I have to say,
looking at the squad numbers at the moment, it does look a
Yeah.
bit stacked against them.
and it's not. The odds would suggest it's not going to get better for the humans. now he's going to be having to put humans on the line.
Mm-hmm.
In Murdigo, this is a tipping point where you get towards pitch clear territory.
Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Kaz-wise, sorry, just checking the chat there. Murdigo only injured one of them, I believe? Yeah, one of them. Murdigo hit Barry. The Beast of Nurgle got another. I think it was running a Blood Bowl website, got the third, and then Rolling Ones got the thrower.
Yeah.
So it's not a one-man show, this. The Nurgle lads are not here to fuck spiders.
What the fuck are you talking?
Have you never heard that phrase?
I have not heard that.
It's Australian. It's the equivalent of I'm not doing it for my own benefit.
We're not here to fuck spiders, mate.
Yeah, the sarcastic of, well, I'm here to kill people. I'm not here to fuck spiders.
Amazing. That is amazing.
I believe I'm correct on that. I could be that
don't
some
get
Australian
that.
friends have just been fucking me over and taking the piss. But
I'm keeping it now.
they are here to fucking win, I think. Because, Jesus Christ, if I've got to play these Nurgle pricks... The Beast has levelled from that. Did Rolling Ones get a level? No, he's still miles away, thankfully.
Oh, sweet. Immediate bonehead, immediate reroll, immediate loner failure.
That's... Unnecessary 2D
To be
uphill
fair,
is
Big
itching
Al's
towards a
pretty
level.
good.
To be fair, this first half, Little Owl has been
Little
fucking
Owl.
doing the work. That's the first bonehead he's done, and he's done several blitzes that have been successful. Was it Little Owl who... got the injury on the previous rotter? Double badly hurt again. Yet again, Decay has not bitten these rotters in the arse. But that's another off the pitch that actually takes away the reserve. Humans are regressing the numbers issue here slightly.
Yeah. Will is denying that we're not here to fuck spiders is a thing.
No?
I mean, I'm keeping
Never heard
it as
anyone
a-
say that.
Oh,
I like it as a saying. It sounds right, it feels good.
It's become a two MC thing, as far as I'm concerned.
Whenever they mean business, we're going to say that
We
instead.
need to soundbite it and have it as a exclamation mark. Fuck spiders. We're not
Aiming
going
for that weaker arm, mate? Yep.
It's brilliant.
Wow.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, the dice do seem to be a little bit blessed. And we're going to see a vanity attempt here as well. Didn't come off, but you know what? There was no harm, no foul there.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Literally no foul. I feel let down. I don't get to foul very much because I'm scared to. So I live vicariously through other people's fouls. 4 digit injured. 2 rotters down, but Tim will not give a flying fuck about the rotters being off. So, 2, 4, 6, 8 humans play what should be 10 Nurgle. Yep, 10. Oh, Street Meat's close to getting a level as well. Okay, human drive. They're 1-0 down.
Here we go. You can't all mans him. Like, that's just...
No, he's
can't.
not going to be able to overpower the Nurgle here. He's got to go with the elf play that saw him being such a threat in that first half. Oh, he's going to be...
But he's got to play for overtime. They've both got to assume...
Yeah.
Both, yeah. But you've got to try for overtime, and you've got to try and save your rerolls.
From Pooh's point of view, he needs to attrition a couple of these warriors out so that the bash is a little bit more even. Prime targets, he was down a blitzer anyway. The starting roster for this match was only 3 blitzers. He didn't have the money to replace his 4th.
Yeah.
Because someone before all this happened was very cruel to him with his blitzers. Going a bit more of a spread approach. I can respect that. So are we looking... Oh, you can't... I say you can't. It's a risk if you go for the early score. Because you're giving them practically a whole drive to come back at you. But if you can stall it out just far enough, I reckon maybe if you get it to 4 turns left, the Nurgle are going to be a little bit harder pushed to get their score in.
Yeah.
Especially if you just slowly screen and reposition each time.
Just changing weather nice, that's handy. He definitely needs to be using his... You want...
I think you want Lord Bash to be the ball carrier here.
Yeah.
It's your best blodge step. Movement 7 is good enough, I think. You have to tie down Chili in the eye. You've got to give him a ragdoll to... You've got to give him a spider to fuck. That's the issue when you're a strength 3 team against something like Nurgle, where you've got to commit 3 pieces to...
Yeah.
And
foul appearance. Immediate
reroll
reroll.
gone. Can't have Lord Bash tied up by that fucker.
It's amazing that Dave doesn't seem to ever struggle with the lack of guard. I mean, humans, one of the blitzes generally, the build is you take, everyone takes guard. They're a little bit like the orcs and be.
They're they're a hybrid team, really, aren't they? The humans. They're
definitely,
predisposed, I think, towards Bash to a certain extent. They're not as good as some of the Bash teams, and then they're not as good as some of the agility teams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And with this team, Poots' playstyle does favour the more elf style of play. And sometimes it comes out great for him, but other times it will just fuck him in the arse.
Yeah.
Which is why I think if he goes at it with the mentality of I'm just going to dodge away, he won't struggle with the guard ever, because he won't be in a situation he doesn't want to be in.
Yeah.
Foul appearance again, kicking in. It didn't happen at all last half, though.
Can't believe that 3 hadn't had any and then suddenly 3. Mind you, probably didn't block that many Nurgle warriors.
No. No, not at all. So we're going to see a lot of goats coming round for a screen. Murder Goat will get his hit in because
go and hit Gary.
I think Murder Goat's going to come in and hit Lord Bash, and then he's going to advance on the catcher as a threat.
I like it.
Or potentially he could come in and just mark checkpoint Charlie. Have another tasty little catcher to slap for free without being a blitz, but most likely he's going to be sitting pretty. Because then you're looking at the potential... Well, no, Gary's not in scoring range. He'd need one more there to be a immediate threat. Because I was going to say, it's not beyond a human to make that 3+ dodge and be away. But if he's not in range, I'm not sure if it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Human Blitz no goal either. Edge skills double.
Do you?
Yeah,
want
for
another-
humans, yeah. Double is for the edge skills. They're correct me if I'm wrong, Chili, but I think they have identical access as whites, don't they? The human blitzers. No, that can't be right. They must have
No,
agility access.
I thought
because
human.
they-
I thought
that's
yeah,
not
'cause he's-
two
he's got-
doubles on Lord Bash, is
No,
it?
it's not huge. No. I think they've got edge, strength and edge. So they're like well, they're not really like it. They're not. I don't know what else they're like. I don't think they're like anything. The I think I'd want another player on Gary. Gary can just do a quick.
Yeah, and I was gone for the hit on
Yeah,
Gary
it's
instead.
gone,
That's
yeah.
fair enough. That leaves Murdergoat back, which is in a better position for Murdergoat to be. He's ready to sweep.
That's true. The only tackle that he's got.
Sweep the
God,
leg.
it's annoying when you roll pushes on your claw mighty blow player. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
annoying.
I was almost very catty then, but I controlled myself. It is incredibly frustrating. I get it. Like if you use like your mighty blow tackle white for my situation, and you're just pushing, it is piss boiling, and you're against a fucking goblin of all things and shit like that, and you're like,
Yeah.
he should be down.
And dead.
But when you're driving, I try my best to think of it as I just
It's
need to
safe,
push
yeah.
them to here. Where do I need to
exactly,
push
yeah.
them to get my line?
Yeah.
Granted, though, I'm not very good at my drive. If I'm pushed, I often, if I feel threatened, end up doing a little breakaway that's actually quite unprotected, and I require
Yeah.
bad luck from my opponent, or rather, not good luck from my opponent, to get
Yeah.
away with it.
Yeah.
Which is what happened against John. That yeah, it was his average luck against hitting my ball carrier when they broke away that stopped me scoring.
1D power.
1D?
Oh.
Boom! Because you've got, you could get, nope, that's nothing, that's nothing, that's nothing. You could just come up the middle here, because that's just a 1D. Another ballsy 1D, push him over, don't follow, just run up. But still, you're going to have to do another dodge. Or are you just going to go to the sideline in your base? No. No. What do you do here? This thing, when you've got so few players, you're spread so damn thin. You're exposed from a hit there from the best blitzer on the squad. Chili in the eye absolutely will hit Camp David. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
He's got tackle, so you don't really want him dodging away from Chili. Oh, look at that. Oh, sacrificial checkpoint Charlie to the slaughter. That was because of most of my block. You're right there.
Another foul
The
appearance.
Linos. Oh, gets his power though. I believe that's all the rotters off the pitch.
That's brilliant. That's amazing.
Lord Bash is 2 doubles. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that is it.
He's still
Tell you
0-0
what.
in the chumps match.
Poots is a fucking master at forcing these dodges, because these
He really
dodges
is,
just
isn't
keep working. Because you've either got a dodge with Chili in the eye to get round and hit it, or GFI with rolling ones. You can get Steampunk Wedding to cover the corner with his guard, but that means having to hit Lord Bash, who's going to sidestep further up.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, to be honest with you, I'd almost be tempted just to do a dodge, but I don't know. Let's just go for it. Fair enough.
So going for that hit, pushing him diagonally, maybe follow up, but that gives 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't count when there's a armor break animation.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit. So yeah, Steampunk Wedding's got to hit Lord Bash, but that would potentially cover the. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's fine. Hitting Lord Bash is absolutely fine, and it's what he needs to do to be able to do it without a dodge or GFI. GFI.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Human blitzers only have edge on a double. That's what? That's not. No.
That explains.
So
what
they are exactly the same as a white then. That they have general and strength access for normals. Double is agility. Which does mean that this is absolutely nuts. Because you would expect the blitzers to be... Oh... That's put paid to that. You're going to have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 2 GFIs to hit the carrier now.
He really needs to put checkpoint Charlie somewhere else in there.
Both GFIs work. He gets the 3D, but can't take him down. Is the reroll going to happen?
You got to reroll.
It's a 3D. You got to reroll it. Gets the power.
There we go.
Here's the scatter. This is big.
And a stern, which is good.
He catches it.
He just catches it.
He can't go anywhere with it, but he's got it.
You can't. There's no way that he's getting anything other than a 2 dice uphill there.
Yeah. It'll be a blitz from Lord Bash. Hope to gather it and score. I think is the only play the humans have got at that. Rerolled. Oh, there comes the skull. Well, that was the gambit.
And that should be the game now.
Yeah, all that he needs to do is cage up in the middle, hide behind the strength 4. Wow.
I think I'd probably just go up because I mean they can go up the sideline nicely. Yeah, I'd stay
You
away
could,
from the
yeah.
ogre.
Yeah, you could just have at it. I mean, you could try, if you're some kind of monster, to aim for getting this handoff on unnecessary 2D uphill to get him the level for your next playoff match against Rimmer.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Because then we're looking at maybe a claw goat to back up Chili in the eye. Or
I'm
maybe
surprised.
guard.
I'm
Although,
surprised you go for a
guard
blitz
you need...
on Dusty there.
I can't remember the pest level access. They get game over, man. Hang on.
You get general.
We've got
That's
that.
it, man.
General
Game over,
strength
man.
mutations.
It's game over.
Yes, mutation standards. So probably claw.
Oh, nice. Oh no, I thought that was a push play. It is not a push play.
No, it's not.
So you don't do
I
anything.
don't think you
with...
do anything else in the middle there.
No.
You've got the potential, and I think Poots will do this. I think he will double break tackle away with Little Owl. I know you can only use break tackle once, but I don't think he's got many options. That is big, because that does give him a legit break tackle away.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
Unless he's going at it with kids now as well. No.
Got to be away from tents. You have to be away from tents as well. He had guard there as well, so the ogre
But
would...
tense is strength based, isn't it?
Is it?
Is your strength?
Yes, it is.
Their
You're
own
right.
player strength, and being of strength 5 means that you're probably in a... Oh, he's just gone with that straight dodge and a second dodge for a 1D.
260,
Push,
unbelievable.
push, he's going to re-roll it. Gets the...
Oh boy.
I personally would have tried that break tackle just to get yourself in between running a Blood Bowl website and unnecessary 2D uphill. Just get that big fat roadblock in the way. Oh, he's still in range to do that. But I think Chili in the eye is going to blitz him now. Yep, covering the break tackle in case it does Go for it. Oh, there's a lot of humans on the deck as well. They're not going to catch this. 4, 5, 6, GFI, GFI. Oh, that's hardline stuff and no rerolls.
Yeah, I mean, he literally doesn't have anyone to blitz now.
Yeah. He's
Oh, this is painful now for Dave. It's funny how quickly he's changed, because like he was in reasonable chance of scoring, and now two, unlikely rolls. Oh,
just click through it there.
click through. Game over, man. Oof.
Just not taking the
Tough beans.
not taking the hits. I mean, because his only option there was what 4+, 3+, 1D hit on someone who isn't a carrier, or 4+, 3+. They're in 2D uphill with 2 GFIs. Is he going to do the handoff? He fucking is. You horrible man. I don't want another leveled goat against me.
He'd probably take guard, to be fair. I can't see him taking anything other than guard.
Yeah, he's only got one other. Well, Kids has got it. The
Kids,
oh, actually no.
Warrior,
He's got 3 already. 4 it would be big. And he'll click through to. He's not going to put it in now, is he? He is. He's giving him some extra turns.
Well, he wants to hit stuff, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, that's true. Because he's a wee beastie. Oh boy, the Nurgle through.
I mean, that's not who you wanted to play, really, is it?
It was not my first pick, no.
Not that you'd have been desperate to play.
If they could name each other, that would be grand. I'm sure it would be for you, Chili. There's only 1 tackle piece on the squad, though. You could potentially see him picking up tackle. Just for that additional coverage. But I think... I don't know. I think you're right. I think guard would probably see more utility. Because you've got your one dedicated killer. He's going to be the one you're hitting tackle with. But if they come up against the elves in the final, only having 1 tackle piece is going to be a hindrance. Just having someone with tackle you can put there in base just makes those 2
And I suppose that's
pluses
going
a little bit more risky.
And with the ghouls as well. Just kind of...
Isn't fan of garden offers. And a bribe. Let's see some petty, spiteful shit out of the humans now, please.
That would be pretty rich, actually, if Tim put him in for some hits and now Dave fouls his a guard warrior to death, maybe.
I'm not sure what the Nurgle bank is looking like. Because, I mean, obviously, Chili in the Eye is the dream target, but you're not likely to get that. So, you go for a warrior. I mean, actually, to be fair, if you can get the hit on kids, I think you take it. He's a fairly expensive player, and he's got 2 levels now, and they're hard to get on a beast. I think that's your maximum spite piece to hurt there. But not if a foul appearance, anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Gets the 2D that way, though. Oh! Well, now. Let's see what the regen say.
It works. Jesus.
So Hit-a-Lot is now very close to getting his level. It's not going to be relevant till next season if they come back. I think we're definitely going to see the humans come back. They've seen some pretty good progression. No one in this injury box is anything lasting. He's pushing to get it. I fully commend that, you know. You got 2 turns to get the score. Let's get the SPP. Good on you, Poots.
And he's probably going to bring the humans back, so
yeah.
Anything extra is good. And there's no perms here. Nothing's died.
Nothing permanent there. They're all badly hurts. everyone has been badly hurt. In fact, both of those rotters in the box got badly hurt twice each.
Yeah. Oh,
Pickup failed. But you're still in position. It's going to be a big
Give it a
pass to
shot.
make. But yeah. You pay your money, you take your choice, you take your chance. You got to accept that Chili in the Eye is blitzing someone, and it's probably going to be checkpoint checkpoint Charlie.
Who's he going to? Who's Murdigo going to come in and kill this time?
I think he'll go for the catcher. I mean, really, he'd want to hurt Lord Bash, but
I would go after Lord Bash. I absolutely would go after Lord Bash. You've got a bribe now.
this
I'd
is
hit
true.
him down, foul him.
But I feel like when you're winning, you know you've won this game. You've had more casualties than you would have expected to get.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still going to aim to foul and kill? I don't know if you go for a foul. It's not required.
No, probably not.
Yeah,
no, maybe you're right.
I could fully understand a spite foul coming out of the humans. But I see a foul, if it comes from the Nurgle, is unneeded. It's salt in the wound, isn't it?
He's fine. He's fine.
Comes in to get that second mark on Lord Bash, one assumes. You have got one Lino who's unmarked, and he's just dealing with that now. He spotted it before I did. Because I was going to say, that's a potential pass candidate to run up and hand off. Or a potential blitzer to hit. And here comes Kids.
Surely going for a block. Oh no, he doesn't. Doesn't risk it. He's still got a reroll left. I think that kind of shows how it's gone for Tim this half, really.
Well, Checkpoint Charlie can get to the end zone.
Do you just go for a long bomb?
Do you go for the pickup? I don't think you can pass to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 GFIs puts you on the LOS. And then, I can't remember the max range. How many squares is it, Chile? You've got to put yourself in the end zone. If you've got him up and moved now, you've got to. 13. She was there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So yeah, it would be in range of a long bomb. Or you could just fucking balls out. You could have run up to there.
That's
short
amazing.
pass to Lord Bash. Dodge out, hand off. Oh no, you can't get. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 GFI and a hand off. That's too many dice rolls. But
So we worked out there that break tackle on a strength 5 piece against a strength 5 piece is just a 6+, and you rolled a 5. So that's the blitz gone.
Oh. And that's a 6 on 2d6. It's not a flat, is it?
No,
it's,
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
2.
Oh yeah, it's not 1 dice. Yeah. That's brutal.
He needed decidedly average, and it didn't.
And he got a load of old shit.
Which isn't the story of this match, to be fair, because Chili's had a lot of good dodge. Hell of a lot of good. That first half was top tier Blood Bowl.
Yeah, there was all sorts going on. His second half has been a bit brutal, really, but the first half was excellent, really good fun.
I mean, it's still on. You could go for a pass, maybe to Larry the third. So that's a 3+4+ catch, 3+ dodge, hand off with 4+.
DP,
Then
does DP not make it even worse than that?
Oh, because that
So it'd be
affects
like- that'd be
catch, doesn't it?
Yeah, it'd be like a 5.
Pass,
maybe
intercept, or catch. So it would be a 5+ catch from that first one. And then, yeah, Oh, Jesus, 5+ and 5+. It's hardly worth it. There is only one player who's out of that area, and that's Lord Bash. You can move up still. I was going to say, you could move up and go for the pass. It would still be a 5+ because he's marked by 2 players. But he's the only other piece he's got in scoring range. And it is his turn 16. 6, 7, GFI, GFI. You've got to go straight through it then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a GFI. So that's 5+, 4+, 3+, with built-in rerolls. But it doesn't matter anyway because the pass didn't happen. Oh, I thought he'd dodge him away there. I thought he was going to dodge Lord Bash there.
So how are you feeling about the Nurgle then?
I've seen needles with bigger holes than my sphincter right now. It's it will be a challenging match. Tim is very patient and very good with his positioning. He's been getting a fair bit of practice as well because he's in the... Is he in Rebel or is it UK BBL?
UK BBL is.
UK BBL is in. I've not played for a very long time. The only match I've done recently was the quarterfinal against John, and I scraped through that on the skin of my bollocks. But the Poets are a fucking solid squad.
Yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, I would not like to call that match. It's going to come down to the dice rolls, really.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Murdergoat has decided he's done his one good match this season.
Yeah, all of them, really. You can't expect these kind of things again. These kind of rolls.
Yeah, you got to hope that doesn't happen. But alas, that's when you've got the random element of dice. There's one more block to be done, and that's all she wrote. Lord Bash just has to take it one more turn. Well, one more turn, one more roll. Oh no, he doesn't go for it.
How strange.
Oh, and Murdergoat gets the MVP. Barry the second gets it for Al. Big Al, sorry, not for Al.
Almost
exactly same
equal.
possession. Wow.
And actually, 3 injuries from double the amount of blocks though. Wow. So lots of SPP there for the Nurgle. So let's have a look at the dice.
Oof.
Well, the D6 were not bad really for Poots. And the block dice were not great. A lot of
There's
skulls.
not many there when you look at. That's a lot of low numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weighted a bit more towards the bad end of that with 8 skulls and 7 both downs.
D6 very good for Tim, although it's difficult to work out what that really means. Block dice solid, pretty standard really. So
yeah,
very even.
Well, that first half is going to live in my memory for a long time. That was an incredible first half. Absolutely got to the fucking line.
Incredible stuff.
Absolutely amazing. Well, now we've just got Chili and Rob to go.
Hell of a thing. So that means it is...
I'll definitely be here on Thursday to commentate on that because...
I'll do my best. That's going to be a great match.
It'll be another good one to watch. Possibly best
like...
year for the Bowel. Been some incredible matches. Nothing is certain.
No, Chili says he's 3 out of 3 for champ predictions, but he also predicted a Rob win, so he is slightly worried about that.
Well, we can only see on Thursday. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Thank you,
indeed,
Dark Quark, for actually being here to co-commentate.
Oh, it's always a pleasure, and I will hear your dulcet tones again on Thursday.
You will indeed. Until then, we'll see you on the pitch next time.